Hello there. I'm Scotty. You're not welcome to my June haul, my Blu-ray DVD steelbook and other stuff haul for June monthly haul video. Uh, First and foremost, it was Father's Day this month, so my son. Well, first of all, he got me some cookie sheets because I needed them for the oven and stuff. So, because all I had was a pizza pan for the longest time. For all the whole time I've been living here, and finally I got some new cookie sheets. And he got me this shirt. Let me show it this side actually. These are what I call cover shirts. I put them on. I wear a tank top like this, and I put them on over the top. They're cover shirts. It's comfortable. And this one has Mickey Mouse, and Pluto, and Goofy, and Donald. Yes, other fellas, no Mickey, no Minnie, because this is a guy's shirt, no chicks. Okay? Out of my way, garbage can! So I'll put this back quick. And we'll get on to we'll go on, so I can speak friggin' English, to the physical media section of this video. Okay, first and foremost, we have steelbooks. Because it wouldn't be a Scotty Hall video without steelbooks. So we have here the Edge of Tomorrow 4K steelbook. Let's open it up, we can see the whole landscape thingy there. Ta-da. Then the inside, yeah, the 4K and the Blu-ray. Of course, I will watch the Blu-ray because I don't have you have that in there. We have a movie that I've already reviewed on the channel, so you already know about it, but it's the Dragonheart 4K steelbook, right? The 4K and the Blu-ray. Of course, I watched the Blu-ray, and then you have the Dragon there. Tell you what looks better here than it did on screen. As bad as it was in HD, I can imagine if I ever get a 4K TV, how that's going to look. Oofa. But yeah, it's actually a pretty good movie. We'll talk more about Dragonheart in just a minute, but next up, finally, and I mean finally, Walmart had these Blu-ray steelbooks of Falcon and Winter Soldier and Moon Knight in. I've been waiting. I still might want to get Obi-Wan, but that's not an immediate thing. I've been waiting for these. I almost ordered these off eBay. They'd be new, but I just... First of all, there was this one. They didn't have both of them at the same time. They had this one, and I had to buy it separate. When I went there, they had Moon Knight, but it was only the 4K, and I couldn't. So, much like the others, it's 2 discs. And I didn't hate this like most other people did. Those boring, the villains or nothing. I liked it. Yes, I was a little disappointed that Zemo wasn't really a villain, although they built him up. He's going to wear his suit, and then the best we get of him is a dancing scene. So we have 3 art cards here. We have this one with Falcon in his suit at the end, so spoilers. Okay. We have one with who my son calls Big Nose Captain America, a U.S. agent. And then this one with the Dora Milaje. Yeah. And then we have Moon Knight, which I like this. You have Moon Knight in the front, both versions, and then Khonshu. And then you have the one version of Moon Knight there with Khonshu, right? And we have the art cards. There's Moon Knight, classic version. Khonshu and the gathered one. Gator one, I mean. And then there's that. I prefer this one. Alright. Now we have the Blu-rays. Okay? I realized my bottle was right there the whole time. Picking up like, hello! We have a movie I've already reviewed, Godzilla X Kong, The New Empire. This was good. Need more Godzilla though, because, yeah. We have Wonka, which I have watched. I've not reviewed yet. However, and this is the video that will be out. So, this movie is in the thing here. You know this for this weekend. Although by now, let's see, this is going to be Sunday, so it may be already picked or it could be picked today, depending on. I'll release this 8 o'clock in the morning just as a special. Give it more chance. But yeah, this was good. I watched it with my mom and my son on Max, and I thought it was pretty good. If you want to know my ranking personally, it'd be the original, that one, and then Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I didn't hate it, but still, it's not. Here, speaking of hating, I heard a lot of negative things about this movie, Silent Night. So I looked at the back of this. Technically, I can review this at Christmas. So, yeah, because it happens. I'll read the back of it for you. From legendary director John Woo, that already has me, yes, because of Hard Target and Face Off. You're cool. You're hot. It's like looking in the mirror, only not. You're going to be in here for the next 100 years. I'm ready for the big ride, baby. I know that's all in the actors, but you got the doves at the end. If there's no doves in this movie, then it's a loss. But I've heard things, not good things. Apparently, it's not a silent movie, but he doesn't talk as he has vocal cords. So let me read it again. I didn't finish. From legendary director John Woo and the producer of John Wick comes this gritty revenge tale of a tormented father, Joel Kinnaman, who witnesses his young son die when caught in a gang's crossfire on Christmas Eve. That's how I can count it. While recovering from a wound that cost him his voice, he makes vengeance his life's mission and embarks on punishing the remaining regiment in order to avenge his son's death. Full of Woo's signature style, Silent Night redefines the action genre with visceral, thrill-a-minute storytelling. Just don't expect a lot of talking. On the other side, a movie I thought would get negative reviews when I saw the trailer, thinking, really? They put her in a horror movie? You know, she was in Madam Web, and that didn't do very good. She was in Anyone But You, and that's on the list. But I don't know if anyone had anything good to say about that. I don't know. But it's immaculate. Yeah, horror has been surprising people this year. There have been some decent ones. And this was one that kind of shocked people. And it surprised me at how good reviews this thing was getting. So, we shall see. There's another movie similar to this, that is a prequel to a classic horror film that also got some good reviews and I didn't think would. But I don't have that yet because it's not out yet. Speaking of mixed reviews, Destroy All Neighbors. Now, there's only one reason why I grabbed this. Shudder presents a Counterpart Pictures production of Destroy All Neighbors, starring Jonah Ray Rodriguez and Alex Winter. Excellent! That's right. Well, also, there's other people there. Kieran Diol, John Daly, Christian Calloway, Randy Heller. It's not a woman, Randy Heller. I should know that name. It's gonna be. She'll pop up. Oh yeah, her. Demorge Brown and Thomas fucking Lennon. So that's another reason to watch. I love Thomas Lennon, man. Even in weird roles like in I Love You Man, the guy who kisses the other guy, he does weird roles, you know. He's like a German dude in one movie. I love Thomas Lennon, so I feel like this could be my kind of movie, you know. Another one, I'm trying to get some Shudder ones for Halloween. So we got this one, I've read the back of this a couple times, but we're gonna go ahead and Johnny Baptiste, which is a girl apparently. Kaya McKiernan is a reckless teen sent to live with her estranged Aunt Hildy, Alicia Silverstone, on the event of her 18th birthday. Oh no, this is a different sentence. On the event of her 18th birthday, she experiences a radical metamorphosis, a family spell that redefines her, called Forevering. When several teen girls go missing at her new school, mythically feral Johnny goes after the perpetrator. They said it. Yeah. At first, I was like I said, she is sent to live with her estranged Aunt Hildy on the event of her 18th birthday. Well, if she's 18, they wouldn't send her. No, it's two different sentences there, but it just was interesting, caught my eye a little bit, so we shall see. Now, the ones I've got from eBay here, we have Dragonheart: A New Beginning, as I mentioned in my review for Dragonheart. This was the one I watched growing up, thinking it was the first one, but it wasn't, because it was confusing. When Nostalgia Critic put out his review for Dragonheart, and I went, I remember that movie, and I watched his review, and I went, this is not the movie I watched. No, it was this one. So we shall see if this one holds up. This is direct-to-video quality, and the CGI on the dragon, the theatrical movie, wasn't very good. I'd hate to see what this looks like. Now we have a movie called The Return, starring Sarah Michelle Gellar. A little story with this one, I'll probably tell in the review too. Expect a review for this in October, by the way. So my friend Brandon, he got this from like Salvation Army or something, and I'm like, oh, I never heard of that, because I know Sarah Michelle Gellar. I saw this and I thought, oh, The Eye, but that's not The Eye. It's just The Return. You know, The Grudge. She's in The Grudge. That's the only horror movie I've seen from her, really, I think. He's like, well, next time you come over, we'll watch it. So I came over for my birthday, and we watched it. And yeah, I'm glad I never heard of it before that. It's not very good. It's kind of dumb. Like, it's not fun dumb. It's just boring dumb. It's just, I don't know. I don't even remember much of it. That's how boring dumb it is. I don't remember. I don't. We got 2 Leonardo DiCaprio movies that I sought out just because. Thanks. So, let's start with this one. So I was watching Smallville, season 4, and in the episode in which there are 2 Lex Luthors because of the Black Kryptonite, Lex Luthor puts the bad Lex Luthor puts the good one in an iron mask, mirroring this, The Man in the Iron Mask, which is based after a book. I've heard a lot about this. I haven't seen it yet. It's on the list. It's in the thing. Again, I may have already done a review for it by the time you see this, but it's in there. So yeah, but it's interesting. I don't know that one of my favorite fictional characters, my favorite from fiction, from novels, from literature, the 3, well, technically 4, but the 3 Musketeers, and not the candy bar. I have seen bits and pieces of the 90s 3 Musketeers. Yeah, try to get that. It's not cheap. I can get one for $15. And it's technically a Disney movie. So maybe I'll get it for December. But yeah, I'm interested in seeing a movie adaptation of that. I've already, I don't think I've read the book, but I know the story. And speaking of which, I think I saw bits and pieces of this on HBO back in the 90s, but it's Romeo and Juliet, or Romeo plus Juliet. I remember seeing bits and pieces. This is kind of stylized thing. Baz Luhrmann, who directed this one. Randall Wallace. But yeah, so just something to... Yeah. I'm going to switch these. Put this over here. Okay, we got one collection, and it's the Police Academy 3 film collection. Yeah. More so, I just wanted to get the first one, because everybody talks about Police Academy, and I've never seen it. I've made reference to it, like in my review of Mannequin. I referenced it, because G.W. Bailey's in that. And also Kim Cattrall, who is the mannequin in that, and she's in this the first one too. So, yeah. Yeah, this has the first 3. There is a collection that has all 7. I don't really think I need to get all of them. I don't want to be obliged to review all the sequels. I said that before. with like the Porky's movies. Although I really want to get those sequels to check them out. And there's also another one that's on Tubi called Porky's Pimpin' Pee-wee. That is a strange anomaly because it presents itself as a sequel, following the guys in college. But it's in modern day, so it's almost like a remake. But I don't know. And it's only like 3 of them. But yeah, I'll be try to watch the first one on this list. But. And then I got 3 Doctor Who DVDs to kind of further out my Doctor Who collection. The Doctor Who put out some special collections based on their classic monsters. So we have the Daleks collection that contains the episode The Dalek from Series 1. Most of these are from New Who. There's a bonus thing, but with Christopher Eccleston in Dalek, the 9th Doctor. And we have the 10th Doctor, Stolen Earth and Journey's End, which is one of the reasons why I bought that. Because, I want to watch that. I'll put this one in now instead of trying to find the whole set. I love that 2-parter. 11th Doctor Matt Smith in Asylum of the Daleks. Interestingly, they did not put the one with Churchill in here, which is where the Daleks were reborn. But And then the 12th Doctor, Peter Capaldi, in Into the Dalek. That one I wasn't too fond of, but it's fine as an episode, I think. For me, anyway. And then there is a bonus original serial, 6-part adventure, Genesis of the Daleks, 4th Doctor, Tom Baker. So, should be an interesting watch. I did watch Pyramids of Mars, the classic Doctor Who story, because of, spoilers. Because of a spoiler in Series 14. That's right, I refuse to call it Season 1. Series 14 is because of a spoiler in there. I had to go back and watch that one so I could understand some stuff. It was kind of boring. But it's older, so it's probably... And I said older stuff for me is not the best. Next we have what will be my son's favorite collection. Is the Cybermen. Yeah, he doesn't like the Cybermen. Every time I show up, he goes, really? Although I will admit, Moffat did rely on the Cybermen a lot. Kind of like how Chibnall relied on the Daleks a lot. Every special. Come on, Chris. Come on, Chippy Chip. Every special they need to be there. Yes, I know the Master was technically the last special, but come on. So we have the Daleks collection. 10th Doctor David Tennant, this is the Cybermen, excuse me, in Army of Ghosts and Doomsday. Suspiciously, they did not have the other episode that was connected to these two. Rise of the Cybermen and Age of Steel, which brought back the Cybermen in the alternate reality that also connects to this story. But whatever. Army of Ghosts and Doomsday. It's a good finale. I already reviewed it. Check those out. 11th Doctor Matt Smith in Closing Time, which has James Corden in it, and is not as bad as people say. It also has Stormageddon. So, Nightmare in Silver, which is another decent one, taking the kids on a trip to a amusement park in space, and this 7 men are there. And then 12th Doctor Peter Capaldi in Dark Water and Death in Heaven, and that's a good 2-parter. My son and I recently watched it like a month ago. That's a good 2-parter. And then we have Earthshock, 5th Doctor Peter Davison stars in a 4-part classic Cyberman adventure. Yes. And then the final collection we have The Weeping Angels. This one is a little more streamlined. There's no classic Who in here because Weeping Angels were introduced in New Who, and it's just all of them that have Weeping Angels in it. Blink with the 10th Doctor David Tennant, 11th Doctor Matt Smith in The Time of the Angels / Flesh and Stone, and the Angels Take Manhattan. So because there's no classic Who to connect with Weeping Angels, there are 2 episodes of Modern Who starring Matt Smith, The Impossible Astronaut and Day of the Moon, featuring The Silence. Oh, there's one right there. I don't know. What was I talking about? I don't remember. Oh, look, a Silence right there on the... saying something. What was it? Oh! Yeah, The Silence. It's right... I don't know. I was saying something and I just totally forgot it. But yeah, those are my... That's my haul. right there. I made it 20 minutes. Yay, me. But yeah, that's all there is. It's decent sized, I guess. But yeah, so what do you think of my haul? Did you buy any of these yourself? More so like the newer release stuff, not the stuff I got from eBay, obviously. Although if any of you bought Dragonheart New Beginning, and if you bought the return, good on you. But yeah, so thank you for watching. I was going to see you in the next one.